Today is Wednesday, 31st of July. It is 6:14. And I am just leaving the office to go back home. I'm using a new mic, so hopefully the sound quality is relatively the same. This one's a little bit smaller. I've had quite the day. A good day, mind you. It's always a good day. Oh shit. I'm gonna go. Gonna split. Come on, little scooter. Let's go. Let's go. Grrr. We're a scooter. We are scooter. Scooter power. Scoot, scoot. I need to get onto the left 2 lanes. I think I might just peel out. Thank you very much, 4-wheel drive. And off we go. See this Range Rover Evoque? That would be the car that I would have if I were to have a car. It's so pretty. And it's thick, like how I like my men. See, the bad thing about traffic jams isn't not moving, it's how antsy everyone gets and how aggressive people then drive, because, you know, they've been in the queue for so long, they just want to cut and get out, and that's really bad. When you're on a motorcycle, you can't really stop. If you're in a lean or a turn and you slam on the front brakes, you get flipped to the other side, and you high side, and you die. I guess it's just scary because there are a lot of really legitimate reasons for people to cut you off or just slam on their brakes. I mean, someone might have cut them off, or a cat or a dog ran in front of them. And of course you're not going to hit the cat or dog, so they will stop, and then I will go in the back of them. So that's why you always see me trailing quite a little bit, like a 3-second trail, because then I have enough time to react and just stop. My motorcycle pants are my favorite pair of pants because they've got these Velcro things horizontally, and they're amazing. Because sometimes when you've had well, I guess the equivalent would be a belt on pants, but these things are Velcro, and what happens is if you've had a big meal, you undo the Velcro by, like, you know, a centimeter, and suddenly you feel less fat. That's terrible, but sometimes when you're riding, you tuck in your jumper because you don't want it to get wet outside of the, you know, wet zone. So you tuck in your jumper and you undo the Velcro even more, and suddenly your pants are so wide you can fit your jumper. I just think that should be built into every pair of pants, because with belts it's like you've got these little, every inch you've got like a notch, whereas with Velcro it can be like however long you want it to be. And you can tell how tired I am by how fascinated I am by Velcro. Sorry, not so much fascinated, but how appreciative I am of just another centimeter of Velcro. Oh dear. I spent last weekend with family. Well, actually, most of it. Friday night, I ran into my aunt, and it was her birthday. So, you know, I tagged along and went out with everyone. And it was really nice to see. We went out to a little little Indian place in Homebush. And, I mean, if you want the most authentic Indian, you always go to Harris Park or Parramatta. But Homebush has a pretty bloody good as well. I think my favourite moment of that night, was just seeing and watching the way everybody talked. They were saying all these piddly little things, and it wasn't so much the content of what they were saying, but the way they were talking towards each other. It was the intent. It was basically them looking at each other going, I like you, I love you, you're my family, and I'm going to exchange as much as possible. And that exchange, it wasn't like, it may not be the most riveting thing in the world, but they're still going to try and just shotgun out there, just scattershot out there and see what they could hit, in the hopes that a diverse topic could, you know, make the other happy. And I think that's the interesting thing. It wasn't about, because these guys, they catch up so much, they're family. I guess it was just that sentiment of like, I want to make you happy because I love you. And such a strong subtext is crazy, and it's something that I've never really appreciated because I've always been a bit of a black sheep in my family. So it was nice to see them in this new light, or it was nice to have this epiphany and realize them in this new light, because family's great. I've been taking them for granted for the longest time. See this car behind me that wants to really like rage hard and just hoon his way through this corner? I'm blocking his path because I'm not letting him. If he does, he's suddenly going to run through that cop car 2 cars ahead in front of us and get in lots of trouble. So even though he thinks I'm a idiot for getting his way, he is one less fine away in life. And yes, we are stopping at these lights.